Puppy Birthday to You is the second segment of the 21st episode of Mickey Mouse Mixed Up Adventures, and I think I read or wrote that title about 3 times until I realised the pun on Puppy Birthday to You, Happy Birthday to You. Definitely, brain wasn't working the way it should have been. The episode itself I thought was quite cute. The Happy Helpers, Daisy and Minnie, at this point, are asked by Bitsy to throw a birthday party for her dog Phoebe. And Daisy, while they're getting ready to go to the dog park to set things up, Daisy says that she can't really go to the party, she doesn't have a pet. And Minnie says, well, we've got Figaro, we can share Figaro, which I thought was very sweet. That was a very moving thing for Minnie to do, but Daisy decided she wanted her own pet, so they go off to the pet store. And meanwhile, they ask Cuckoo Loca to start setting up the party. And they say, can you set up a party for Phoebe? And they don't explain that Phoebe's a dog. So Cuckoo Loca, with Clarabelle's help, begins setting up a party for a child. Which obviously is not necessarily dog-friendly. And I won't say exactly what happens with that, but when the penny drops, I thought it was quite amusing. It was a little bit weird that Daisy and Minnie were not with Cuckoo Loca. To begin with, I thought Cuckoo Loca wasn't even in the episode. It took her a good couple of minutes to appear. But I think the episode was pretty good. It was pretty sweet. There were definitely a lot of very cute pets. I'm a big fan of Figaro. So whenever Figaro is in one of these episodes, that always puts a smile on my face. It's not an episode that's full of messages or morals or important educational moments. Well, actually, that's not true. There are some lines in this that can help people to realise how to take care of a pet. Daisy's getting quite frustrated with the pet that she chooses. I won't say what it is, I won't spoil it, but I will say I think it's the perfect choice for her. But the pet's not necessarily agreeing with everything she wants it to, and Minnie has to tell Daisy that having a pet is a learning experience because you have to bond, you have to spend time getting to know the pet has to get comfortable around you before they're willing to obey you, I guess. And that's something that I think is important because I imagine a lot of children might think that they're going to get a dog or a cat, and immediately that animal will obey their command. I think that's a fair assumption as a child. You see dogs being, obedient when they're outside and they don't necessarily understand that takes time and practice. Not that Daisy got a dog. That's not a spoiler or anything. And I think that's an important thing to remember. So there are some good educational moments, but it's more about the fun story and wondering what's going to happen with this party. And ultimately, I thought the party was rather adorable. It's not my favourite Happy Helpers segment, but Puppy Birthday to You is still pretty sweet.